Something to Believe in, Citizen Cope on WRNR here today at Electric Lady Studios. You know, I was listening to the album from start to finish the other day, and it seems to me, at least with the first 5 or 6 songs, there seems to be this trajectory, a kind of arc that follows the development of a relationship. So hear me out and test my theory. One lovely day, this bittersweet love song, staying together, escaping together, needing to get away. Something to Believe in, it's hope and love. Dancer from Brazil. Now, the narrative begins to shift a bit. It's about temptation. Back then, love, you know, it's easier back then, without all these distractions, without all this chaos in front of me. DFW, it's over. I'm saying goodbye, baby. And then Peace River, perhaps a hopeful note of reconciliation. You know, take off, fly home, get a little step in my walk.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the beauty of music, is everybody has, you know, their interpretation. I wish I could, you know, sometimes I look back at songs, I'm like, wow, what's that about? And then, you know, I'll even start to analyze it. But I think that all the different things in life that inspire us all, and hopefully you just try to get that feeling when you do some music, so that, you know, that sense of, you can be down, but there is something else. There's something greater than the daily grind, even though we all have to deal with it. You know, it's something common we all have.
Talk to us a little bit about the song DFW.
Well, DFW is short for an airport that I used to fly in and out of when I was a child to go see my great aunt and great uncle. And it was about, really the song's about a father having to say goodbye to his daughter, and it's really about a separated family that has to say goodbye to her, and you know, the regret he has, and he's calling his sister about it. And you know, I always remember as a child having a situation where I'd go to Texas in the summertime, stay with my family out there, and in DC during the school year, and I always used to fly in and out of there, so it was something that maybe wrote the song about in the eyes of my father as opposed to being me, you know, like how, I guess, for my sister, you know.
DFW, Citizen Cope in studio on WRNR.
I was at DFW, I had to call you, I had to say goodbye to my baby today. Reminding me of the days of old at Shepherd's Air Force Base. And boo, you a star, you always are, you are so full of grace. And we ain't spoken in so long, but I think about you every day. It's been a hard living, you'll never know when you be lifted of the gift of living. I try to keep it hidden, but the tears burn down my face. She came to me from heaven, but right now we gotta put her on the 727, and I promise it'll be different. So it makes me alive today. Yeah, if all we have is a story to pass and a memory to embrace. All of this, and I had to say goodbye to my baby today. I had to say bye-bye to my baby. I had to say bye-bye to my baby. Had to say bye-bye, goodbye to my baby today. I had to say goodbye to my baby today. I had to say goodbye to my baby today. I had to say goodbye to my baby today. I had to say goodbye to my baby today.
You know, Cope, working for a radio station that serves the greater Baltimore and D.C. area, a song like 200,000, now it's not on your new album, this is a Goldie, might be really great to hear in this amazing studio here at Electric Lady.
All right, well, it's a Baltimore song, so...
Let's talk about George now.
Good old George from Baltimore. Everybody knows one. You know, somebody that is hustling, but his hustle is coming full circle, and what comes around goes around in life. And somebody that has one part of life beat, and another part of life is beating him.
Citizen Cope, Unplugged with 200,000 on WRNR.
One day he's a Greek, one day he's Italian, he's 42 years old, he's George from Baltimore. He's a hustler making money on the street every day. What he does with his dough, some say it's a shame Petey Red think he's gambling. Everybody knows George is getting high, but he'll swear on his mother's grave that he spends all his dough on the horses at the Pimlico. Hit him for 700 last night. Now he got his hands out, something ain't right. You can call it profit, call it loss if he gets that train back to Baltimore. It was 200,000 in counterfeit $50 bills. It was 200,000 in counterfeit $50 bills. George will turn a 10 to a grand real quick. Spend on his medicine, he hates getting sick. His doc got a Benz, a white girlfriend out of state got a Benz. The country got a Benz car, she was working for them. She could turn the lights out over at the White House. Still, George gotta get his. Looking for a pocket for his $50 bill. Looking for a throughway to his thrills. On a train ride back to Baltimore. It was 200,000 in counterfeit $50 bills. 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 Yeah. Come on. One day he's a Greek, one day he's Italian, he's 42 years old, he's George from Baltimore. It's a shame Petey Rich think he's gambling. Everybody knows that George is getting high, so high.
I'm Alex Cortright, today in the vaunted Electric Lady Studios, a place that you've in some ways call home. You've been making records here and working on records for over a decade now.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to make some great records here and have some, great times. Beautiful vibe in here. I spent a lot of time here in Clarence Greenwood Recordings in every waking moment, and I always enjoyed it.
The new album, Your Fifth, One Lovely Day, features a song called Dancer from Brazil, which to these ears sounds like temptation. Am I on the mark there?
Well, Dancer from Brazil is just like, quite honestly, I needed to get to Brazil, so I needed to write a song about it to get there. So that's what I like to tell myself. But I think it's just really a song about something that is been on your mind that is getting closer. It can be one of those things. It's not. Somebody asked me, "Oh, who's the dancer from Brazil?" I was like, "Well, I don't know one." So it's not. I think it has a different meaning than that.
So you wrote this as sort of your own personal ticket to get you to South America.
Yeah.
I wrote the song. Well, now I got to go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's hear it now. Dancer from Brazil. Citizen Cope on WRNR.
I dreamt of cash in my hand. I dreamt of princesses in foreign lands. I dreamt of love and affection for my Lord's blessings. I asked for answers to the questions that got so many guessing, and they all point the same direction, the same point that I'm missing. My dancer from Brazil, my love I can't conceal. Well, I've been after her for years, and I think I'm getting near to my dancer. From Brazil, from Brazil, from Brazil.
Hi, it's Alex at Electric Lady Studios in Greenwich Village with Citizen Cope, and we're talking today about One Lovely Day, the new album. One of the sort of recurring motifs in these songs is water, you know, that fluid sensation. Hear it musically, but you reference water and river and waterfall. What does that image mean for you?
I think the water is just, it's something natural. So it's something that we all, I guess hopefully all of our rights. It's very powerful, and it can do good and it can do harm. And it can, there's places that people have to walk miles and miles to get it. And they don't have the opportunity to just turn on a faucet. And so I think it's very mystical.
Yeah, really. In your music in general, it goes from hurricane waters, which is, bad news, to Peace River.
Right. Hurricane waters is just really about, I'll carry you through the hurricane waters, and it's about the good and the bad, being able to have people that have had influences on your life and carry them, whether they're there or not, in the good and the bad. And it's interesting thing with Peace River. I think that, it's just one of those kind of biblical references that's come out. It's all our DNA. I think that we all kind of understand what it means without being able to explain it.
Maybe that's what a song is for.
Exactly.
Citizen Cope, Clarence Greenwood, great to see you. Terrific new album.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. And I really, really appreciate all the support you guys are giving me over the years.
It's our pleasure. And we'll see you at Silipana in August.
Yep, that's going to be a blast.